Hello there and welcome to yet another edition of the Lagos Transportation Agenda. This is the show where we track current events, explore topical issues and showcase evolving trends in the fast-moving and dynamic world of transportation, not just in Lagos State, but across Nigeria and beyond. My name is Austin Inya.
Great economies are built on good transportation network. This is why Lagos State Government through LAMATA has been working tirelessly to enhance the state's transport infrastructure and implement the Strategic Transport Master Plan (STMP) for Lagos and create a world-class transport network for the metropolis. The STMP would deliver 6 rail lines, 1 monorail, 14 BRT routes, 26 water transport routes, 3 cable car routes, and several road intervention to promote the integration of the transport modes. When all these projects are completed, there will be lower emission, leading to better health for all, lower road crashes, better quality of life, and faster economic growth. With the BRT already running in some corridors, jetties being upgraded, and rail line from Okokomaiko to CMS coming on board soon, life of Lagosians in the face of Lagos is changing every day. A healthier and more prosperous Lagos is in the making, and LAMATA is driving it. LAMATA, keeping Lagos moving.
On Tuesday, the 28th of May 2024, experts and critical stakeholders in transportation in Lagos and beyond gathered at the Balmoral Convention Centre near Lagos Sheraton in Ikeja, right behind me, to unveil the Lagos State Transport Policy. It was a historic moment, one that will live long in the annals of Lagos State.
My name is Kunle Additional. I welcome you to the formal unveiling of the Lagos State Transport Policy. You all agree with me that this is not the first attempt to put in place a transport policy for Lagos State.
The event was graced by a cross-section of dignitaries and critical stakeholders in transportation in Lagos State and beyond. The governor of Lagos State and the moving force behind this policy, Mr. Babajide Olusola Sanwo-olu, was represented by the Deputy Governor, Dr. Kadiri Obafemi Hamzat, who was joined by members of the State Executive Council, special advisors, and heads of ministries, departments, and agencies in the sector, as well as their counterparts from other states, heads of unions and associations in the transport sector, and professional associations. In his address of welcome, the Lagos State Commissioner for Transportation, Mr. Olusola, described transport routes in Lagos State, whether on land, water, or rail, as the arteries through which the lifeblood of Lagos State flows. The policy, he says, demonstrates the Lagos State commitment to innovation, efficiency, and inclusivity, adding that the policy, while meeting the needs of today, also anticipates the demands of tomorrow.
Transportation is the backbone of any thriving metropolis, and Lagos, as Africa's largest city and economic hub, is no exception. Our roads, waterways, railways, and air routes are the arteries through which the lifeblood of our city flows, connecting communities, facilitating commerce, and enabling progress. As we unveil our transport policy today, it's imperative that we chart a course that not only addresses the challenges of today, but also lays the foundation for a brighter, more prosperous tomorrow. The Lagos State Transport Policy represents a bold step forward in our collective efforts to transform the way we move people and goods within our city. Crafted through extensive consultation with stakeholders, experts, and citizens, this policy embodies our commitment to innovation, efficiency, and inclusivity in all aspects of transportation planning and management. Under the visionary leadership of Governor Babajide Sanwo-olu, we have seen tremendous progress in our transportation sector. The initiatives and projects launched over the past few years are a testament to the Governor's dedication to improving the lives of our citizens. To all the landmark achievements in the transportation sector, We applaud you, Mr. Governor. Distinguished guests, this policy provides a comprehensive framework for the continued development and regulation of our transportation system. It is not just a blueprint, but our commitment to a future where transportation is no longer a barrier or a facilitator of progress and prosperity. I would like to extend our deepest gratitude to Mr. Governor for his unwavering support and visionary leadership. To our amiable Deputy Governor, thank you, sir, for all your support. I also want to thank all our stakeholders, government agencies, private sector partners, and the citizens of Lagos for their contribution and cooperation. I especially commend the efforts deployed by the past commissioners for transportation on this project, which laid the foundation on which we built. As we embark on the implementation of this policy, it is imperative that we stay committed and remain focused on our shared goal of building a transportation system that not only meets the needs of today, but also anticipates the demands of tomorrow. Thank you for being here today and for your continued support. Let us move forward with determination and optimism, knowing that the best days for Lagos transportation system are ahead of us. Thank you and God bless Lagos State. Thank you very much.
The unveiling of the Lagos State Transport Policy featured many highlights, one of which was a review of the policy by the head of the consultancy team that drafted the policy, in the person of Dr. George Olusola Banjo.
My task is very simple: to present to you the body of work that has been carried out by many people. His Excellency, Governor of Lagos State, who mandated the Ministry of Transportation to come up with this policy. The various commissioners, permanent secretaries, staff of the Ministry of Transportation, particularly the Transport Policy and Coordination Departments, and all the others that are there, various local governments and LCDs have also made contributions. The general approach to the policy development. Technical assessment, that's quite robust. Extensive consultations on the findings of the assessment. Identification of issues needing to be addressed. And then the generation of policy options for addressing them. Noting the general policy directions of the administration for the development of the state. Transport is a means to an end. It's not an end by itself. Therefore, the policy for the development of the state is what should drive the policy direction. And this is something that was very much present in the way the policy options were evolved.
According to Dr. Banjo, the Lagos State Transport Policy was not formulated in a vacuum, but was designed to align squarely with the overall developmental plan of the state, as well as the plan of 2052, which envisages a reduction of road usage by Lagosians from 98% at presently obtains to 50%. The policy, he said, had two critical aims: transformation and integration, as well as environmental sustainability. This, he says, is contained in the 14 key elements that the policy addresses.
Today, if we talk about Lagos being a mega city, one of the key deficiencies is the quality of the transport system. This needs to be fixed. Integration, integrating the various elements of the transport system to facilitate seamless, convenient, and comfortable movement around the state. The policy vision and overarching objective, a transport sector that provides reliable and equitable access. Equitable access, meaning the disabled, women, children, everybody should be able to use the transport system. And when we talk about the objective that drove the various recommendations in the policy is to create a transport system that is integrated, safe, adequate, reliable, comfortable, efficient, affordable, environmentally friendly, and anchored on a progressive, competitive economy.
Dr. Banjo's review was followed by a number of goodwill messages, notably from the Chartered Institute of Transport Administration, the former Commissioner of Transportation in Lagos State in the person of Dr. Frederick Oladeinde, and the current Special Advisor to the Governor of Lagos State on Transportation, Honorable Shola Giwa.
Your Excellency, sir, your DNA of scoring first in most things you do has again been demonstrated today with the launch of Lagos State Transportation Policy. As a nation, the journey to have a national policy started in 1986 during the military era that was governed by decrees. It was not achieved. Since the beginning of this current republic in 1999, there has been several attempts to vet the national transport policy, all to no avail.
Let me commend the governor, all those who worked on this policy, and the entire people of Lagos State for the unveiling of the Lagos State Transport Policy. I would like to also commend Mr. Deputy Governor for his steadfastness in backing Mr. Governor to produce policies that impact on life and especially the mobility of people in Lagos State.
Lagos, with its dynamic growth and bustling activities, demands a transportation system that is efficient, safe, and sustainable. The policy outlines a clear vision to provide reliable and equitable access for everyone in Lagos in a manner that is environmentally sustainable and economically viable. This vision is critical to promoting inclusive economic, social, and political growth of our dear states.
Akete, ilé ọgbọ́n, Èkó Akete, ilé ọgbọ́n, arọ́mọdé dẹ́kọ̀ máma já o, Èkó arọ́mísà, lẹ́gbẹ́lẹ́gbẹ́, arọ́mọdé dẹ́kọ̀ máma sá o, Èkó arọ́mísà, lẹ́gbẹ́lẹ́gbẹ́.
Welcome back. If you're just joining, it's the Lagos Transportation Agenda, and we are taking a look back at the unveiling of the Lagos State Transport Policy, which was held at the Balmoral Convention Centre near Sheraton Hotel, Ikeja. Another major highlight of the occasion was the special address by the Deputy Governor of Lagos State, Dr. Kadri Obafemi Hamzat, in which he reiterated the key aims and objectives of the Lagos State Transport Policy as earlier enunciated by the consultant, Dr. George Banjo. He also highlighted the challenges and opportunities inherent in the implementation of the documents, as well as calling other states of Nigeria to emulate Lagos State in driving forward transportation in this particular respect. He also called on multilateral agencies and members of the private sector to key into the aims and objectives and invest accordingly.
Before delving into the details of this groundbreaking policy, I would like to commend all the efforts of our dedicated team of experts, policy makers, transport operators, stakeholders, and citizens who have lent their expertise, time, and insight to put together this policy document. Your collective efforts have paved the way for a brighter, more connected future for Lagos State. I'm sure we all know the challenges that we have faced in our transportation system for far too long, ranging from transportation congestion to pollution, inadequate infrastructure, and many others. However, challenges present opportunities for innovation and transformation. It is with this mindset that we have approached the task of crafting a comprehensive transport policy that addresses the need of all Lagosians. The Lagos State Transport Policy is built upon a foundation of inclusivity, sustainability, and innovation. It embodies our commitment to providing a safe, reliable, and affordable transportation options for all our residents, regardless of their socio-economic status or location within the state. Moreover, it emphasizes the integration of our various modes of transportation. As we all know, this administration agenda, the TIMS Plus, the T there occupies the first pillar, which is transportation management and traffic management and transportation. It's an important pillar because for a city like Lagos, 0.4% of the landmass and accommodating about 10% of the population, management of movement must be very important. Therefore, this policy sets a framework, a foundation for improving the livability index of our state. The idea is to make sure that we are able to move easily within our state. So when we embark on this journey about 4.5 years ago, as a government, we made a solemn pledge to the people of Lagos to revolutionize our transportation system, alleviate traffic congestion, and create a safer, more efficient, and sustainable environment for all of us. Today, as we unveil this policy, we are making another significant step towards fulfilling that promise. Our attempts to improve the transportation sector in our state has been monumental and are worthy of recognition. Some of the key strides we have made include significant expansion and rehabilitation of some of our road networks, with ongoing effort to extend and rehabilitate additional routes, guaranteeing enhanced traffic efficiency. A notable example is the ongoing construction of the Ikeja Lagos Bridge, a landmark project set to reduce traffic time and enhance accessibility through Ikeja and, of course, its environment. Recognizing the critical role of rail transport in easing road congestion, we have also made substantial progress on the Lagos Rail Mass Transit. The commencement of passenger operation by the first phase of the Blue Line has revolutionized public transportation, offering a fast, efficient, and environmentally friendly alternative for our commuters, and has transported over 1 million passengers since it began operation. The Red Line, when it's in full operation, will transport 500,000 passengers per day. I think we deserve. We have diligently revolutionized our water transport infrastructure through strategic investment in modern ferries and upgraded terminals. Both the Lagos State Ferry Service, LAG Ferry, and the Lagos State Water Authority, last one, now offers an efficient and scenic mode of transportation, alleviating congestion on our road while providing a dependable alternative for both residents and visitors. Since the inception of our administration, LAG Ferry has successfully transported approximately 2 million passengers across Lagos waterways. Our commitment to safety is therefore unwavering, as evidenced by our comprehensive road safety campaigns and deployment of modern traffic management technologies. Today, as we unveil this Lagos State Transport Policy, we are laying down a comprehensive framework that will guide the continued development and regulation of our transportation sector. This policy encompasses the integrated multimodal transportation system that ensures seamless connectivity between road, rail, and water transportation mode. It will also encourage sustainable practices by promoting environmentally friendly transportation options to reduce our carbon footprint. This policy is not just a document, it is a roadmap to a brighter, more effective, efficient, sustainable future for our state. It reflects a vision of a state where transportation is no longer a challenge, but a seamless experience that enhances the quality of life for all our residents. I call on all stakeholders, all our government agencies, private sector partners, and the citizens of Lagos State to join on with us in implementing this policy. Together we can build a transportation system that is the pride of Africa, setting a benchmark for others to follow. And I also will please encourage other states to please look at this and see how it can be implemented across the states in our country. And of course, as a nation, we must have one of these policies in place. So in conclusion, I once again appreciate everyone who has contributed to this milestone achievement. The dedication and hard work have made this day possible. Let us continue to work together to drive Lagos towards a future of unparalleled progress and prosperity. Thank you. God bless you.
The formal unveiling of the policy document by the Lagos State Deputy Governor, Dr. Kadiri Obafemi Hamzat, brought the occasion to a close against a backdrop of pomp and pageant.
Oríire gbogbo olùgbé ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó, oríire ńlá lélẹ́yìí nítorí a ti ní àkójọ àlàálẹ̀, a ti ní àkójọ ìlànà ètò ìgbòkègbodò ọkọ̀ tá a máa ṣe àmúlò tí nǹkan á fi rọrùn fún okòòwò ṣíṣe, ìgbé ayé á rọrùn.
And that has been the show on the Lagos transportation agenda today. The Deputy Governor of Lagos State mentioned the commissioning of locally made boats for the service of Lag Ferry and Laswa by Governor Babajide Sanwo-olu as an example of the government's commitment to continually evolve the transportation sector for the needs of a fast-growing metropolis such as Lagos. That's the way to go. And on this program, we're enjoying all other stakeholders to also take that critical, proactive view of transportation going forward, because Lagos State and indeed Nigeria will be better for it. Thanks for watching, and I hope you join me at this time next week, God willing, on this station for yet another interesting edition of the Lagos Transportation Agenda. Until then, this is your host, Austin Enyan, saying stay safe. Bye-bye. God bless.